All right, good morning. It is Sunday, August 1st. Welcome to August, and welcome to a Sunday where we can worship and praise the Lord. Hope you're going to have a great day at church, or hope you had one if you're listening to this afterwards. So our reading today comes from William Cooper again, and our verse is Psalm 34:1. I will bless the Lord at all times. All right, let's read. Can a child of God, in any sense, give thanks for sin? No, not properly, because 1. Sin is detestable, Ezekiel 5:11, and accursed, Galatians 3:10. Secondly, since we may not sin that grace may abound, nor do evil that good may come, look at Romans 6:1 and Romans 3:8 there for those verses. So sin cannot be the ground of thanksgiving, since it is contrary to the honor, image, and will of God. And thirdly, sin is not by God's making. It is a plague and the subject of sorrow and shame. Nevertheless, improperly, occasionally, and consequentially, as men speak, sin is a ground for thanksgiving. How? Because the Lord, by his unlimited power, can so master sin, and by his infinitely wise providence permit, dispose of, and bind sin, and by his free grace pardon sin. Yea, he can make grace superabound where sin did abound, calling light out of darkness, and making great sinners to become great saints. Out of sin, God can lay a foundation for infinite glory to himself. Pilate, Judas, and the Jews are not to be praised for their treachery against Christ, although they did fulfill and execute God's decrees in these events. No man must thank sin or blame God for sin, even though he extracted the antidote out of this viper. Since the Lord demonstrates his glory in overruling and pardoning sin to the salvation of poor sinners, there is good reason to magnify him to the highest. Since we have dishonored God very much by our sin, it is important that we now adore him for his grace in fetching a pearl out of this dunghill and set off his glory. Thankfulness is pleasing to God, not only in good days, but in bad. This is the best sacrifice and gift we can offer to God. Mr. Branford, a martyr, speaking of Queen Mary, at whose mercy he lay, said, "If she releases, imprisons, or burns me, I will thank her. Let God do with me as he wills. I will be thankful." Wow, that's some good stuff. Really good thoughts on thankfulness as it relates to sin. And I like how he said we can almost improperly give thanks for sin in kind of the way that we would look at maybe the Apostle Paul, who was Saul, and he did all those horrible things. He killed Christians, but yet, in God's grace and mercy, he became a Christian, and through that, we could be very thankful, I think is kind of what he's getting at. But really, wow, really deep, really good thoughts. Love this stuff. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. That will do it for today's reading. Again, I'd love to hear what you guys think about possibly adding a psalm or a proverb on the end of these. If you think they're a little too quick, totally up to you. Willing to do what you like, but I'll wait for your comments, and we'll see what happens tomorrow on Monday. All right, guys, I pray you have a really, really blessed day at church, and I look forward to reading with you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.